Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Ultima VIII, and when last we left the Avatar, he had almost completely explored the cemetery of Tenebrae, and he's had a look around in where the necromancers call home, or at least do their work. We're now going to go and talk to one of the necromancers, and hopefully they'll let us join them. Let's have a conversation. Ah, stranger, have you come to the tomb to learn? What tomb? What tomb? Why, the tomb. The tomb of Morians. The tomb of Morians? Yes, Morians, the Great One, was interred here, within these very walls. What do you mean by interred? Buried, then given over to Lithos, the Mountain King. Long has it been since Morians joined Lithos. How long has it been? Oh, generations ago. Too many to count. Morians is the ancient father of all necromancers. Who is Lithos? I feel this may be a silly question to ask, but I'll ask it anyway. What a jest you play, my friend. As if anyone could not know of the Mountain King. How could a person live and not know the Earth Titan? You have a sharp wit, friend. I'm glad that you took that in jest, because otherwise that would blatantly betray the fact that we're not from Pagan. Yes, I'm here to learn. Oh my, this is excellent news. Well, I shall teach you all about our mysteries and traditions. Well, why don't you start now? Let's ask about the traditions. Our lives are very structured. We must perform our rites very precisely, lest they be not accepted. Yet sometimes such precision can create problems. What problems? As I said, in our rituals everything must be done at the right time with the right tools. Unfortunately, we are missing a most important tool. Missing a tool? Yes, our ceremonial dagger. It was taken from us by that power-mad witch Mordea. We have found somebody that really doesn't like Mordea. So far away from Tenebrae, I think the necromancers feel freer to speak ill of Mordea. Power-mad? I don't care who hears me say it. Mordea is evil and power-hungry. Long has she been a tyrant, but now she has gone too far. Now that she has the dagger, we cannot perform our rites without her approval. She has gone too far? What Mordea has done violates generations of tradition and work. Mordea took the dagger? Yes, never before have we had to worry about such things. People have always feared the cemetery and respected our work. But not long ago, Mordea came here with an armed force and took the dagger. People respected your work? Oh yes, we were respected and feared. The necromancers have always been held in just regard as one of the great powers of the world. It has taken one so obsessed with power as Mordea to lessen the people's regard for us. That would explain why many people do not like the necromancers. Mordea has been influencing their opinion on the matter. People feared you? It is only natural that people fear forces that they do not understand. Of course, they have never had a reason to fear us. Those of our order have always been benevolent, unlike the followers of Pyros or the Lurker. Let's talk about Pyros. Pyros? Please speak not of that malevolent demon. I should not have mentioned his name. All the world would be consumed in his flame if he were allowed. It said consume, but I decided to put what the game probably meant, which was consumed. The Lurker? The Water Titan. Damned be her and all who follow her. That is Mordea's station, to follow that watery spirit and oppress all in her way. Your order is a great power? What greater power could there be than the power of the land itself? We who follow the Mountain King are peaceful, but when we are pressed, we can wield our power well. People's regard has lessened? Yes, I'm sad to say. We shall yet win them back, however. Lithos will lead them out of these dark times and show to all his power and majesty. What about Mordea? It would do more harm than good for the necromancer to wage war with Mordea, even though Mordea is power-mad. Power-mad? I don't care who hears me say it. I've already repeated the fact that I really do not like her. This has actually made the conversation go in a little bit of a loop, but let's say more harm than good here. Think of the destruction that would occur if two titanic forces were to lock themselves in combat. The destruction would be terrible. Let's say farewell right now. Actually, no, we need to go through this again. You need her approval, and then what kind of dagger? That's what we need to ask. We need to ask about the dagger that was taken. What kind of dagger? I truly cannot tell you. The Mountain King's temper is, well, titanic. He may rip the land apart should we anger him. Rip the land apart? Oh yes, earthquakes, fissures, landslides, the power of the Earth Titan is very great. I have never seen the power of his wrath before, but I have heard terrible stories. What stories? In the days before Morians agreed to serve the Mountain King, our lord did often rend the land as was his pleasure. Why did he do this? Please, I do not have time to talk of this. I need to get the dagger back before Lothian dies. Anger him? Yes, if I am not able to perform the appropriate ceremony upon Lothian, I will greatly disappoint and anger my lord. Get the dagger back? How? Lothian is very ill and I must stay here by her side. Besides, neither of us are trained warriors to challenge Mordea's guards. How could we possibly retrieve the dagger? Hint, hint. You should probably do this, Avatar. You are well armed and can take on the guards. You go and get it, and thus curry favour with the necromancers. The game is not so subtly pointing me in the direction of what I need to do, but I will ask about staying by her side. It is as I have said, our ceremonies must occur at the correct time. I can tell you no more than that, except to say that I must be present when Lothian dies. I'll get the dagger. Will you truly? No, of course I won't. Actually, yes, I will. Yes, I will. Thank you. I have heard that Mordea keeps the dagger in her chambers. You will know the dagger by its golden hilt and serpentine blade. Please hurry, for soon we shall need the dagger. It is a serpentine dagger? That is something that is very familiar to the Avatar. May I meet the necromancer? I don't think this question is going to go well, but you're welcome to ask it, Avatar. I bet he's going to say no. If you bring to me the dagger, I will get you an audience with the necromancer. Farewell, friend. I said farewell there. We could actually talk to you more. Do we actually know your name? Vividos. You are Vividos. We were told to seek you out. Is there anything else we can talk about right now? Hello again, my friend. How are you today, Vividos? Not well, I fear. Our problem still exists and Lothian nears her end. Have you managed to get the dagger away from Mordea? I can ask you many questions, and, is Lothian dying? Yes, she's dying. I told you that when last you were here. That is true. Tell me of Lithos. I'm sorry, friend, but I do not have time to tell you anything of the Mountain King that you cannot already know. After you have retrieved the dagger for me, I will tell you in great length of our Lord the Earth Titan. Let's just, leave, shall we? Farewell, friend. We need to head back to Tenebrae. We could run all the way there, but you know what? We're just going to use the Recall Stone and head straight to Central Tenebrae. And with the power of magic, we are here. Do you know what else is here? There's something down here as well, just to the south of the recall pad that we're going to be looking at. There's a training area, and there's also this backpack that we're going to have a look in. Why not, eh? There's not much in here, there's just some bottles and a dagger. There's also a backpack. We, don't want any of that. So instead, we're going to, head into, the castle, because we need to look for someone. Here is a chest. There's not a lot in here that we want. There is a green potion. Green potions are amusing. If anyone remembers what they do in Ultima VII, they poison you. You can drink them, and in Ultima VII, they inflict the poison status. In Ultima VIII, there is no poison status like that, so we just deal some damage. They won't kill you outright if you have full health, but they will deal quite a bit of harm. We know how to get into where the dagger is, but we can't open up the area where the dagger is stored. We can, however, talk to somebody who may know, and that is this girl. We could also talk to Mordea. Talking to Mordea is likely a bad idea, but at some point we're going to have to do it. So you know what? Why not talk to Mordea now? The worst that can happen is that she'll order the sorcerer to kill us. That's actually very likely. There we go. Now that we've saved, we can go in here and have a conversation. I'm sure this will go very well indeed. Hello, how are you? Are you well? Too much salt. Greetings. Is she going to say anything? Are you speaking to me? Yes, I am. Who are you that you dare address the Tempest? I am Kikoskia. I know not your name nor your face. I think you are not from Tenebrae. Where are you from? I am from far away. Let's not mention either of those, they're not really going to mean anything to her, and we're not going to lie. We are just from far away. Do not toy with me, rogue. I will not tolerate such rudeness. Be gone from my sight. Okay, we'll try again then. Greetings, your ladyship. Oh no, 'tis you again. May I speak with you? I am not familiar with your name or your face. I think you are not from Tenebrae. Where are you from? Let's just say that we're from Britannia. Or that we're from Earth. Let's say that we're actually from Britannia, because that is where we did come from to get to Serpentile, to get to here. I am from Britannia. I've never heard of such a place. You are either a liar or a fool. You don't look smart enough to be a liar, and I will not tolerate a fool. I don't think we're going to be able to get anywhere with this conversation, so we'll try one more time. Oh no, 'tis you again. May I speak with you? I'm going to say that I'm from Earth. Earth? What sort of nonsense is this? A place called Earth? There is no such place by that name. You are nothing more than a simple-minded fool. Begone. Okay, we'll say that we're from Tenebrae. Maybe this will work. May I speak with you? We are from Tenebrae. You are a liar. I know all my subjects, and they know me. I will not tolerate such impudence. I don't think we can actually have a conversation with her, but we can have a conversation with the lady that's serving her, and it's very important that we do, actually. Let's go over here and say hello. Let's say hi. I'm sorry, but I cannot talk to you now. I must attend to her ladyship. Find me later at my house in East Tenebrae. I will be there at Blood Watch. Aha! So we have a time. Blood Watch. And we need to go and find that building. I think I know which building she's referring to. Let's go and head to East Tenebrae, shall we? It makes sense that we can't have a conversation with her when she's serving Lady Mordea. Let's just go this way, and then let's actually check the book that we were reading for quite a long time, because we need to make sure that we're at that building at the right time. It is currently first ebb, and we want to check when Blood Watch is. So we need to rest for 1, 2, 3, 4 periods of time, 5 periods of time actually. Let's go and do that, shall we? Let's go back to East Tenebrae and go and find that building. I think I know where that building is. We'll need to find, Solkine's home. We could also go and talk to the sorcerer while we're here. It can't hurt to go and talk to the sorcerer. Who knows, maybe if we make friends with him, he won't explode us when we steal things. We could also go in here. And we could use the door. The door is currently locked. We could also just climb up. That seems like a good idea. We are now in. Let's go and have a look and see what we can find, shall we? There's a boat there. That's always handy. There are also a lot of gems here. And a toy kith. And a doll. Anything else? Doesn't seem like there's much else here, so we're just going to leave, I think. Oh, there are stairs. Never mind, we can actually get into this place. Let's do that, shall we? Let's eventually do that, when we can navigate over towards the stairs. Much better. Is there anyone in here? The answer appears to be no. So we can look around to our heart's content. There is a backpack there. Let's have a look and see if we can find anything good in that backpack. Anything in here? We'll just have to move it. Or we have to... ooh, there's a switch there. Let's use that. That has opened up that way, which is good because we want to go that way at some point. And getting to this backpack is a little challenging, but we have managed to get there. We want this potion. Let's just grab this potion, shall we? Nobody was here, so nobody knows that we took it. Excellent. What about over here? This door is locked. And is this door locked? Yes, it is. I don't think we're going to be getting in there anytime soon, unless we have the key. Which we do not. Maybe the key is somewhere else, like underneath something, or hidden somewhere. We could move things and... Ah, I see a pouch there. We want that. Let us grab that pouch and see what is inside. There is a key! How handy! I bet that key unlocks the doors that we couldn't open. Let's just grab this, shall we? Excellent. And we'll also grab this pouch. We're definitely going to need it. You know what? We'll put this spellbook in the pouch. We'll also put this clock in the pouch. And we could also put our healing potions in the pouch as well. Seems like a good idea to me. Then again, having healing potions readily available is likely a very good plan. Can we put the backpack in the pouch? That would be handy. Look at how organised this inventory is. I don't think I've ever had an inventory this neat in any Ultima game. Alright, let's open this up, shall we? Open that. Marvellous. What is in here that was worth all of that effort? Should probably have this ready, and we should probably save, because you never know when one of these chests might explode, and we die. It happens a lot. There we go. And what is in here? Loot? There's an explosion. There's also a lot of scrolls here. A scroll of invisibility, trap destruction, and trap destruction. And some money. Let's grab the money. We might also want to grab that scroll of invisibility. That is the one scroll out of all of these that is worth holding on to. Where was that scroll of invisibility? It was somewhere. That was, there we go. That's the one we want. We'll have that one. We'll just put that there for now. And then we will try and make room for it here. We'll just drag that there. And now we have it. We'll put that with all the other scrolls that we have later. What is in here? More awesome things, I hope. We shall unlock the door, open the way in, and then there'll be an explosion most likely. Kaboom! Kaboom! More scrolls. Here are some, is it the same amount of scrolls? Do we have an invisibility scroll in here as well? There are lots of scrolls of trap detection. And in here is even more money. We'll certainly take the money. And fortunately it doesn't explode again. That would be a little bit silly, but also not unexpected if it just blew up as soon as we opened it up a second time. The trap just rearmed itself. Let's grab this money. Excellent, we have a lot of money. 227 obsidian coins. Not bad. What is in here? Nothing of any importance. There tends not to be anything of any importance in those wardrobes. Not surprising, really. Right, now that we've done this, we can eventually, once we manage to actually pathfind over, get out of here. We have to go up the stairs, though, unless this key unlocks this door. Does it? The answer is, it does! Excellent, we can leave this way. Of course we actually were meant to be in there. We have the key, after all. We need to go and find where we need to go. We could also very quickly have a look at the Soulkind's home again. There is something that I missed while I was there. There's also you. I haven't spoken to you yet. Stranger, are you lost? Excuse me. Yes? What is your name? My name is Rianne. And yours? I am Kikoskia. Hello, Kikoskia. I'm afraid I'm not good company at this terrible time. Why do you cry? I'm sorry if my tears upset you, but it's so sad. I was once the wife of Tauren, but now he is gone and my son is gone. Whatever shall I do? Where is your son? My son, Torwin, left home to become a theurgist. Tauren was your husband? Yes, and he was executed by the Tempest Lady Mordea. Why was he executed? I tried to warn him about speaking his mind so openly, but he would laugh and say that no man need fear the truth. In the end, 'twas Mordea's wrath that he should have feared. Feared Mordea's wrath? She does not take kindly to things said about her. It will cost you your life, as it did my poor Tauren, but I should not burden you with my troubles." Was he an outspoken man? Tauren feared no one, not even the Tempest. Of late he had begun to question the need for these executions. He was in the tavern when the guards came for him. Oh, I tried to warn him. Now I have no one, not even my son. What do you do? I am a weaver. I make clothing, and because of... I cannot say it without crying. My husband's execution. I have taken over the running of my husband's gem shop. Ah, your husband's shop? So you're the one that owns all of the gems that I'm inevitably going to take and sell back to you. I think that's how it's going to work, your husband's shop. Tauren was the gem cutter here in town. As my son is no longer here, I am left to run the shop. I'm sorry, but all my wares are at my shop. Please come by there a little later. I accidentally asked if I could buy something. Do you sell clothing? I sell those that I make. I am interested in purchasing clothing. I have many things in my shop. Please come by there when I'm open for business. We could ask what a theurgist is, but we actually know that, so we're not going to. Farewell. Perhaps we shall speak later. Perhaps we shall. Good day, my friend. Let us go and find Sulkine's home, and then we will find the building next to Sulkine's home, and that will be the place where we need to go and meet the person that was serving Mordea. This, I believe, yep, is Sulkine's home, so we need to be a little bit to the west of there. Over here. Let's find this building. Is that the building? That is just a patch of mushrooms. This may be the building. This may be it. Failing that, this may be just the training hall. The Fight Master. Yeah, I don't think we need to be there right now. This may be where we need to be, though. Is this locked? This is currently locked, so we may have to be there. And we'll have to wait until Bloodwatch. But that will be for next time, folks, as when we come back, we're going to be doing some resting, and then we're going to try and get that dagger back for Vividos. We really don't want the Mountain King angered. We definitely don't want Tenebrae to be consumed by the Mountain King's wrath, that's for sure. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.